I am standing in the back of the court, watching this point go on and on. Seems like it'll never end. Suddenly I notice a ball coming towards me. I'm standing there silently, though, and remaining focused on the ball because I have to wait to see if the ball will be called in or out. I cannot move until told. The ball is called out, and I retrieve the ball from my side of the court. This is being a ball kid, or a BBG, as they are referred to. It can be very difficult to be a ball kid, especially if you don't know the rules. There are two different types of ball kids. There are net kids and backcourt kids. According to Wikipedia about ball boys, for the net kids, there are two of them for each court. The net kids are required to retrieve the balls, the dead balls as they are referred to, from the net on their respective sides of the net. They are also required to get towels for the players when the players ask for them, and to get water or any other drink that the players ask for. They send the balls down to the end of the court where the person is serving. The backcourt kids, there are 4 of them on a court. They each stand in a respective corner, and they are to retrieve balls from their corners on the backcourt area. They send the balls to the net kids when the player is on the opposite end, when the server is on the opposite end of them. They give the balls to the server when it is at their end of the court. There are 7 very important rules that BBGs must follow. These rules apply to BBGs at the net and BBGs in the backcourt area. Firstly, they have to go through a selective process to be hired from certain schools. If you're not involved in these certain schools, there is not a very good chance you will be a BBG. Once you get hired, you have to be trained in the ways of the court. You cannot be a BBG till you learn the rules. The BBGs are taught to stand away from the net and to stand in the corners if in the backcourt area. The BBGs learn to stand still at the backcourt area during the point and to remain silent. At the nets, they have to kneel down and not move, even when in the way of the ball and potential harm. Everyone is required to be silent during the point. I have a personal observation about this. I was being a BBG, and I was standing in my corner, and I had my friend in the opposite corner on the same side of the court as me. A player was serving on the opposite side of the court, but the ball came towards my friend in the opposite corner, and he was not allowed to move. And because he was not allowed to move, the ball ended up hitting him in the eye and giving him a great big black eye. It is very important that the balls be retrieved at their respective court side after the point is over. According to Wimbledon Championships, the ball kid crew must be 1 hour on the court, 1 hour off the court. This is important to ensure that every BBG remain hydrated and attentive so that they don't mess up on what they are doing. The BBGs have to hold the balls behind their backs until the server or the net kids acknowledge them and tell the other BBGs to send them the balls. When the net kid acknowledges the BBG, the backcourt kids are required to send the ball to the net kids so the net kids can send them down to the side of the court where the server is. When acknowledged by the server, the BBGs on that end of the court are required to hold both arms above their head and give however many balls the server wants. Don't give less, don't give more, just however many he wants, and retrieve the ones he does not want. Just like I remain focused, waiting on the call from the line judge, or the player himself, I want you to take these 7 points with you to be able to remain focused and achieve peak performance as a BBG. 1. Build yourself to be selected. Be the best you can be for this position. Know what you have to do to be selected. Train for excellence. Do not settle for less than the best. Be the best. Hold your corners and hold your net. Don't try to do anything that is not asked of you. Remain in your area. You will be fine. Remain still, focused, and silent. Don't move. And don't say a thing. Utilize your 1 hour shift in a proper way. Do not try to go get balls from the area that is not yours. You will be thrown off the court. Do not try to get a drink during the point. You will be thrown off the court. Don't move till acknowledged. If you move, you are a distraction to everyone on the court, including the players. Be respectful of the server's wishes. Always give the correct amount of balls. Do not give more than he asks for. Do not give less.